Fourth pairing looking very good, very secure. 21-14, 21-11. They took that opening mixed doubles just inside half an hour. Now it's going to be Sankeerth of Canada who does battle against Vladimir Malkov. So what's interesting here is that these two are next to each other on the world ranking list. Sankeerth at 81 in the world on the left there, the Canadian of Indian heritage, against the Russian who's 82 in the world, and they met once before. The only non-first meeting amongst all 5 of these matches. That was in May earlier this year, the Portugal International, and Malkov sneaked the win. 21-17, 21-17. So they have history, these two. And it was earlier this year, just a matter of 3 or so months ago. So will it be Sankeerth, the 23-year-old Canadian, who avenges that loss back then to Malkov, who is 12 years his senior. He's on court and awaiting the walk-on of Vladimir Malkov, who's just left his base camp and enjoying on his way down. Another fascinating point between the Indonesians and the Danes in men's doubles. The Indonesians now with match point. It's a real cacophony of noise out on one. Here he is, 35 years of age. Born and bred in Saratov, right-hander. Year to date, 3 wins, 3 losses in the 6 matches he's contested so far. Lost on Monday to Viktor Axelsen.
BR, I have a cup with black or red. You can flip. Red, so you're running black. Black.
Confirmation of the head-to-head, which Malkov won. So I'm pretty sure the Russian elects to serve and the Canadian wants to stay ends, if my hearing is serving me well. As I say, a bit of a surprise that Brian Yang wasn't playing singles, having beaten Jonathan Christie in the Indonesian match a couple of days ago on Monday, in a very close one in which Christie had match points. Not so. We've got Sankeerth, 23-year-old world number 81, born in Bangalore. And he also plays doubles with Vincent Chiu. And they're ranked just the other side of 200 together. But he's lost both men's doubles here so far with Neil Yakura as Sankeerth wasn't selected for the singles, that is, in the Indonesian or the Danish match. That's why I'm surprised he's put into bowl here, because he's not normally known as an out-and-out singles specialist. "12 years senior to his opponent today, the world number 82, and just 1 world ranking spot lower. Has been up to 41 in the world as Vladi. Been around on the international scene for a long time now, this Russian. Made semi-finals twice over the years, Azerbaijan International and the Maldives International as well, and quarterfinals of the Austrian Open last year for Vladimir Malkov. And went down to Viktor Axelsen and to his credit, managed to take 23 points from Victor. 11 and 12, that one was. That was on the Sunday, over on Show Court 2, the court that we're on right now. And the man who's had his name, there we are, Kei Uti from Finland. The umpire, Goran Jelisevic. Jelisejevic. Bit of a mouthful. Serbian service judge. So NBFR, having secured the opening win, will they do so again and accelerate away to a 2-love lead? If history lends itself that way, having won in May, Malkov in straight games would love a cut and paste here.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, NBFR, represented by Vladimir Malkov. And on my left, Canada, represented by Sankeerth. NBFR to serve, love all, play.
World number 82 to serve to the world number 81. Men's singles, second match on day 4 here in this tie between NBFR and Canada. NBFR a rubber to the good in this race to 3. Yes, electric. That straight smash from the top draw there. He's stoked with that.
Women's singles. 1-4. Indonesia.
More lovely reverse slice there from Sankeerth.
4-1.
Okay. Like the since you're wearing like the hurt, it will be yours. It will be yours. That's it. So
Good leave.
Service over. 2-4.
Oh, lovely. Really well done. Malkov there, seemingly losing it in the lights.
5-2.
How's this, though? Watch this from the Canadian. Wonderful.
Let's go. 6-2.
Well, he's pretty pumped, isn't he, to avenge that loss in May to today's opponent.
Service over. 3-1.
much more intense look about him, hasn't he, Sankeerth, compared to that sort of stone, relaxed face of Vladimir Malkov. He's found the line with that one, but the Canadian doesn't think so.
We have some key challenges called in.
Sankeerth wants to challenge, so we're going upstairs for the first time in this match.
Correction.
Great challenge.
Out.
Extending his lead then.
Ready to play?
Service over. 7-3.
4-point cushion for the Canadian right now. Things really looking up, although it is early stages. Yeah, wonderful disguise there from Malkov.
Service over.
Keenly contested early passages of play, these.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Indonesia. On my left, Denmark, represented by BWF. Denmark is over. Double.
5-7.
Big injection of pace there from Vladimir Malkov.
6-7. Service over. 8-6.
$1.88 is Vladimir Malkov. 6'2" that equates to in old money. Nicely done. He's coming up with good responses of late, is the Russian. She'll be pleased.
7-8. Service over. 9-7.
Elena Davletova's day is done. Terrific showing in the mixed doubles. But there for her countrymen.
Service over. 8-9.
Oh, nicely done. Great turnaround there. What a wonderful way to turn defence into attack. Terrific. Lovely snappy kill there, straight down the line. Managed to get it to drop quickly. It's a skill in itself. So still the 2K game, a 2-point cushion for the Canadian BRS. It was a 4-point cushion earlier at 7-3. Malkov, you sense, just trying to nudge the door ajar a little bit more. Oh, that's a brilliant point from both players. Sankeerth really working very, very hard. Indeed, they both were there, but he was that little bit more sprightly on his toes. But in the end, he's denied by the net tape. To a long punishing point. Malkov just that little bit sort of more heavier as the taller man. Longest rally of the match, that one, 33 shots. But it is BR Sankeerth who heads to the turn first, still with that 2-point cushion. Can he keep it rolling? The question on everybody's lips. 11-9 he leads after 10 minutes. Well, a really enjoyable men's singles unfolding here on 2. Canadian with English, Indian heritage from Bangalore is just wanting a few of the beads of sweat to be dispersed with. Oh yes, got it done in the end. A hat-trick of heavy smashes. Kept his foot to the floor there, BRS. Despite having to retreat, lovely snap on that. Good leave there as well. handful of shirts for the red-shirted Canadian, of points even. Thank you, Paddy. Oh, he's found that, has Malkov, to stop the runner points at 5.
10-15.
Now he needs to build quickly here, Malkov, because he's under a great deal of pressure. Last time they met, it was a couple of 17s in his favour, the Russian, but these conditions are pretty slow, and he's struggling a little to kill points. Oh, well done. And a let's go to boot as well. In your face badminton from Sankeerth.
Service over. 12-16.
Oh, that's wonderfully deceptive there from Vladimir Malkov. He's fist pumping and a little roar as well. That's as pretty much as animated as he gets. But he enjoyed that one. And he's starting to rebuild some momentum right now as the Russian. Having lost 5 points in a row fairly recently, he's back on it. He's won 4 of the last 5. Nicely done.
Service over.
Very dangerous with that straight smash. Sweating profusely out here is BRS. Oh, a little greedy there.
Service over.
Perhaps fatiguing a little.
14-17.
Shake of the head. Knows that was a half chance to have been converted. Oh yes, what a lovely clip down that was. Very explosive here. Watch Malkov here. Look how quickly he closes that down. Takes it at its apex.
15,
Wonderful.
17. 16-17.
Well, the Russian rebuilding and hauling this one back nicely. He's to within a point now of parity in this tight opening game. Bear in mind he was 15-9 down, 6 points adrift earlier. Oh, a lucky break from the Canadian off the top of the net. Offers a generous hand of apology. Stopping the run of points for the Russian at a hat-trick.
So 17-18.
Yeah. Keeping his pedal to the metal.
19-17.
Sankeerth, that really good energy and intensity. Oh yes, well done. Those long levers just managing to haul that one back his way. Malkov, he's at the faster end. So many would say he's got that little advantage from there. This is the game that he needs. But the Canadian is resisting very, very well. As well, we thought coming in here this would be pretty tight. The Canadian ranked at 81 in the world and Malkov at 82. Nothing between them, barely just the one spot, as there is the 1 point on the scoreboard.
18-19.
Oh, he's missed it. How costly could that be?
90-all.
Malkov showing a lot of calm and character in the crunch so far. The majority of the points recently going his way. He's missed that as well, has the Canadian. Suddenly, after all of that endeavour and great industry that he's put in, is he going to go the other way? Vladimir Malkov now has a game point opportunity here, as the on-court attendant is on, doing her job.
Game point 19.
Well, that game was stolen, frankly, by Vladimir Malkov. Really good effort, just turning it at the death of the game. And he was actually ran out a convincing winner with 4 straight points to secure that opener. A 22-minute game in which the Russian came through, 21 points to 19. Oh, that'll do it. Beautiful touch around the net just as his man was retreating. Great spatial awareness. And court positioning awareness of his opponent there. He was caught backpedaling. A little too greedy.
Service over. 10-3.
Well done. Insistent attack from BRS.
Three all.
Yeah, good pace again from the Indian Canadian. It's a real hullabaloo on show court 1 today with the Indonesians. They are making a right old racket, but it makes it just so great, the atmosphere here in this Energy Arena, Vantaa, Finland. Day 4. Well, this is a deja vu, isn't it? A similar kind of score look as the opening game. Just tapping his head as if to say, come on, figure it out, mentally tough. Well, he wants to challenge it. The lines judge is there with her palm down, indicating that the Canadians found the back line. He doesn't think so. It was an immediate reaction from him, just throwing his finger up in the air. And that's why. Really good challenge from Vladimir Malkov.
Service over. Four, 5. Play. Five all. Six, 5.
3 points in a row for Malkov now. Suddenly looks a lot more settled. He's on a roll here. Sankeerth keeping it just a little too tight. He's feeling the scoreboard pressure a little and just over pressing at this stage. So close.
Service over.
Jumping like a petulant school kid after that one, just so frustrated. Had it on his racket, just switched off momentarily. That's a really good play. Lovely heavy cut downwards from the Canadian. Right around on the side of the shuttle, he carved.
Service over.
What else has he got resistance-wise, this man? He's obviously spoken to the coach, said, I really do believe I can do this. Having lost so narrowly last time, a couple of 17s on the scoreboard back in May to today's opponent, he felt that he could probably turn it his way. And there certainly has been a lot of that in that opening game, a game in which he was driving it along most of the way and then just lost the postcode at the very end of it. A gesture from the Russian that suggests they're not really focused quite enough. They left the way far too short. Sankeerth has won 4 out of the last 5 now. He's done well to bring this back to parity. He was 8-5 adrift, the Canadian. He's found it, but Malkov doesn't think so.
Vladimir Malkov challenges called.
He's pretty eagle-eyed as well, is Vladimir Malkov. He's got a couple of challenges right so far. Let's take a look if he was right here. Will it be third time lucky for the Russian? No, it won't.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 10, 9, play. Interval.
So the Canadian, as it was in the opening game, heading to the turn in game 2 with a 2-point advantage after 36 minutes. Well, it's been a pretty streaky match. The Canadian in this game has managed to engineer 2 consecutive runs of 4 points. Malkov with 1 solitary run of 5 and a run of 3. But it's just been the way it's been. That's the Canadian on a run of 4 right now. Can he build from here? Nicely done. Really well constructed point. Lovely tight net shot.
12-9.
That one there did the damage. Good follow-up. Oh, yes.
Service over. Ten, 12.
Well, he's keeping the pace really high, the Canadian, using the edge that he has at the slightly faster side as well. The intensity is very good from him. 3-point cushion now, and he's on a really good roll of form. 6 out of the last 7 going the way of the Canadian. Well, that's a moment of brilliance from Malkov. Lovely little cross snap there.
13.
It's gone.
Service over.
It's been tempered aggression from the Canadian. He's not overpressed, which is so easy to do. He's just pitching it perfectly at the moment, but then he did that in the opening game until it just started to turn towards the back end of it, and it was snatched by Malkov, who's a pretty cool customer under pressure. So we'll have to wait and see. Just as you felt he'd been playing a lot more consistently, suddenly a little error there, but he's dripping profusely as BRS. Momentarily steps off stage to head for the towel and a little clean up. Found that though, really accurate cross smash right onto the line.
15-13.
Been finding the paint quite a lot in game 2. Everything's done with a lot of precision, the Canadian, making all the right moves. But you do sense that he'll need at least a 3-point cushion to see this game off. Stunning point from the Russian. Really good.
Service over. 16-14.
Again, Vladimir Malkov 2 points shy, chasing the game. It's about now you sense he's going to have to find a way to break back into this one. Oh, a gesture that indicated that that just missed.
17-14.
Not by much. Looked like some Russian kind of dance, didn't it, for a while? Yeah, well taken. He's just desperate to secure a game at least. Fighting so hard for every single point right now is
18-14.
Sankeerth.
The additional challenges of the
Service over.
correction out.
15-18.
Beauty.
Service over.
Wonderful cross net. Really pleased with that.
19-15.
Closing in on bringing deadlock to this match is the Canadian.
Game point 15.
5 game points. Well, they were always going to go tight, weren't they, these two? Nothing between them on the world rankings, just the one spot. And we are going to be going down the final stretch here on show court 2. We're going to be treated to a third and deciding game as Sankeerth of Canada takes game 2, 21 points to 15. And this is how he secured it.
It's okay, but the shuttle slows down and then I land. In between the rally, it's going to reset. Yeah. Very bad. Yeah. Definitely slow. It's not okay. So yeah, when you are that's what you do when you reset.
Final game.
So it's a one-game shootout then. for bragging rights in this one. A very determined effort from Sankeerth, having had the lead a lot of the way through game 1, losing it and then really getting his teeth into game 2 to convert it his way, 21 points to 15. Who will it be in this decider?
Service over. 1 love. Love.
Well, Malkov will be buoyed by the fact that he won their only previous encounter in Portugal. A Portuguese international back in May of this year, 17 and 17. He'll be heading to those happy memories in his mind on the change of ends, I'm sure, and just sort of working out what exactly he did tactically to turn that one his way. Well, he was always chasing the point, wasn't he, after that indecision earlier in it. Did well to neutralise this one here. Got out of danger somehow, having to work hard here. But in the end, yielded. Oh, nicely done from Malkov. He's really tearing away now, almost angered by the fact that he's been extended the distance and detained on court. What a start from the Russian. That's missed. No challenge from the Canadian. He's looking around, but decides not to pull the trigger on that one.
Service over. 1-5. Service over. 6-1. Service over.
Now, is this recoverable for this man? Having had to concentrate so hard to secure game 2, how much has he got left in 3? Well, it's been a match played at a pretty furious tempo between points and during, you know, obviously in the point as well. That's a given, isn't it? But they are not holding back, these two. punching each other silly out here. It's a really physically grueling contest. Good leave, great awareness from Malkov.
7-3. Service over.
I knew how big that was, a chance to really squeeze and tighten the stranglehold over the Canadian. Unforced error instead. Well done, redeeming himself with an excellent cross shot there, really well played. Look at this, heavy cut, dropped like a stone.
Nine, 4.
Oh, that's superb from Vladimir Malkov there. Just had his man all over the court and really patient and well-constructed rally. And just walking that tightrope of consistency and aggression so comfortably here. Lovely dispatch. He's pleased with that. 6 points free of BRS right now, and he'll be wanting to leave him like a speck in his rear view mirror if he can, but that's easier said than done. Really important rubber this for the Canadians, because the Russians hereafter are much stronger in the upcoming 3 fixtures. He's missed it. That could prove really massive as they head to the mid-game interval. This time, it's Vladimir Malkov with a 5-point lead. Is there any coming back for the Canadian? 11-6, he trails.
Потом уже не знаешь, кто попробовал, и не получается, да? Отдал назад. назад ритм поменял и все.
14, 20 seconds on the first, 20 seconds.
Work that corner. Look at it more. Okay, hey.
On point. 11-6.
How much has he left in the
Play.
tank? Can he make one more massive push? The Canadian. 5 points adrift. Oh yes, very, very quick and agile there. Great hands, great vision.
7-11. Check. Service over.
Well, it was that immediate run of 5 consecutive points, wasn't it? A handful of them at the top of the game that really put him in a heady, commanding, bossy position in game 3, Malkov. Got it. Beautiful point. Really well played.
13-7.
Something very special there. Wonderful control.
Service over.
Good pace on the smash from BRS.
8-13.
Great leave. Didn't miss by much.
Service over. 14-8.
Utter focus from Malkov there. He knew it was going, he backed himself, it was literally millimetres. That's what happens when you're really focused in these crunch moments. It's the difference between millimetres and you make those margins. Yeah, they've been too numerous, haven't they, those errors?
15-8.
And now it looks like he's going to pay the ultimate price, having given so much to this match. Sankeerth is suddenly in a real hole here, and his opponent 6 points away from victory now.
Service over. 9-15. Service over. 10-16.
Now, is that the point of no return?
17-10.
Vladimir Malkov closing in.
Good double.
He's been just that little bit more disciplined, little fewer undulations in his performance so far compared to the Canadian, who's been a little bit more up and down. It's been a really good match to watch. And you do sense that this man's time is almost up. The Russian, 4 points away now.
18-10.
Anders Antonsen, Denmark.
Service over. 11-18.
The umpire is Reza Roshan Omid from Iran, and the service judge is Bert van Horenbeek from Belgium.
Service over. 19-11.
Oh, he's missed it. And his time is pretty much up now. Sankeerth, who's worked so hard throughout, after an hour and 6 minutes. I think it's over.
Game.
Vladimir Malkov it is who comes through a 3-game test with flying colours, building his head-to-head over today's opponent from Canada to 2-0. Both wins coming over the last 3 months or so. Coming through Malkov then 21-19, 15-21, 21-11 after an hour and 7 minutes. A really decent match to watch. And I spare a thought for the Canadian, who came quite close. He should really have secured that opening game with the lead that he had, but Malkov escaped and, as I say, controlled his undulations in performance a little bit more than the Canadian, who was a bit too streaky. A few too many errors today for Sankeerth. But it is Vladimir Malkov, the world number 82, who comes through the men's singles and gives Russia a heady 2-love lead in the overall match tie. Really well played to him, keeping his composure throughout. Decent match to watch. Next up, it's going to be women's singles. Rachel Chan, world number 240, takes on Evgenia Kuzitskaya of NBFR, 22 in the world. Let's take a look at what we just saw, and the women's singles will follow.
Thank you, Dave.
Here's the scene inside the Energia Arena in Vantaa in Finland, and Russia will be feeling a lot more relaxed about their chances right now. They're 2/3 of the way home to winning the tie with a 2-love lead after a mixed doubles and a men's singles. As we take a look at the order of play for this morning's session, you can see that Alimov and Davletova have done the business, as has the 35-year-old men's singles stalwart Vladimir Malkov, who came through in 3 close games over Sankeerth. But now it's women's singles. Rachel Chan, young 17-year-old teen from Canada, does battle against Yevgenia Kuzitskaya, world number 22, 26 years of age. So 9 years senior to Rachel Chan. It's a first meeting, this one, so we don't know what to expect, but there is a gulf in world ranking. There's well, pretty much 220 world ranking spots or so between them. So, but you never know, do you? Rachel Chan, talented athlete. Can she find a way today to do the unthinkable? She was involved with Catherine Choi in women's doubles in the Indonesian match on Monday, where they lost out to Gracia Poli and Apriani Rahayu. That was a straight game affair, as anticipated by